This is the Brazil team. A strong-looking front line with Vinicius Junior, Cunha, Martinelli, Rafinha, but very inexperienced at the back. Wesley, Bremer, Pereira and Douglas Santos, between them, have only 13 caps. In some ways, for Carlo Ancelotti, this is an experimental evening. Here's the fourth official, Tim Ford, in the VAR room. It may be an experimental-looking Brazilian team, but that is a very strong starting 11 for France this evening, who come into the game as favourites, higher in the FIFA rankings, currently third, Brazil fifth. But Carlo Ancelotti does have a very tough job on his hands. If the last 5 games, they've only won 2, they've lost 2, they drew against Tunisia. And there we go, Steve. Kylian Mbappe leading the line tonight. Good to see him on 2 feet and playing football.
Yeah, surprised to see him start the game, actually. I've only had small cameo appearances for Real Madrid, and there's Casemiro, ex-Real Madrid, now at Manchester United as well.
Well, this is the France team. Spot the weakness in this. They are missing a couple of key players. No Saliba, Jules Koundé, Bradley Barcola haven't made the squad, but this is a very well-balanced team. Konate alongside Upamecano in midfield. Maignan, the chosen goalkeeper tonight. And the big surprise, they left the naming of the team officially until the very last minute. In fact, beyond the last minute, they were keeping us guessing. But Kylian Mbappe does start. And as you're saying, Steve, in recent weeks, the last 4 games, only 21 minutes against Manchester City. It might be the evolution of Brazilian football. This is an excellent start. Gusto down the right-hand side, flipping it right across, looking for Ekitike, an important header from Wesley. He's one of the youngsters coming into the team, the 22-year-old, plays his football at Roma.
And that's this lovely play in it, Gusto, Dembele.
Ederson behind, Liverpool goalkeeper, Gabriel of Arsenal. Alexandro was a late withdrawal as well. Taken quickly on the blind side. Oh, that was a wish-bish little shot there.
Yeah, good run by Rafinha, nice pick out. Just doesn't settle enough, just doesn't get down, but this is a nice ball by Casemiro. Just a simple ball. I mean, this last, 18 months, Rob, last year and this year, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? Gone to another level that we've never seen from Rafinha.
Well, the one thing that the 2 sets of players will be wanting to avoid tonight is any injury going into the final straight of their domestic seasons. Deschamps won't want any calls from the club managers tomorrow.
No, it's Wesley on Theo Hernandez. Allowed to go wherever he wants to. That's what winning the Ballon d'Or is for. You can play wherever you want.
Exactly. Ekitike draws the foul this time.
Yeah, just a simple in and out. And Wesley's done what Wesley does. He just fouls. He has to be careful. Thankfully it is a friendly. He's made about 3 or 4 fouls already.
A slight spring-like breeze around this stadium. Ederson organising his new-look defence. Upamecano is up from the back. It's aimed to the far post, but could have done better. It was Rabiot who got there in the end.
It was a lovely swing out, in swinger, and then just coiling out at the end, and Rabiot just takes his eye off it, really. Goes with his arm almost.
Starting with Haiti against Scotland. I hope the Breweries are stacked that day.
Oh, yes.
And there'll be a quarter-final here on the 9th of July. Well, these are 2 teams who you'll be expecting to make it to at least the semi-finals. Brazil beginning to settle into their surroundings. Wesley looking for Rafinha. Rafinha cuts it back, but coming to greet him. Upamecano. Konate.
Yeah, it's a nice run by Rafinha. Konate gets across.
Hernandez, slick football from France. Rabiot. Continues, I was going to say he's charged down the left, but it's kind of a breeze down the left-hand side for the experienced French international. Long ball over the top, looks like it's onside. Rafinha. No, wrong pass from the Barcelona
actually,
man.
Wasn't it, Rob?
Rainier just coming to the extreme of his area, breaking his boredom. He's largely been a spectator so far. Now Konate. Given away. Now can they come alive here? Brazil, the gap opens up. Oh, so very, very close.
Yeah, but at least he took the shot on.
Yeah, Martinelli, first time we've seen him tonight, really, but he was lurking with intensity.
Yeah, poor ball by Dembele, given to Vinny Jr. He makes a good run to clear out the area, Vinny Jr., and as he cuts inside Upamecano, he just can't bend it around Mignon into the goal.
When it comes to the World Cup finals, France will be facing Senegal in New Jersey, Norway in Boston, and waiting for their opponents in Philadelphia from the playoffs. Great little step over, poor ball in, easily defended by Pereira.
Yeah, again, that's Mbappe, that side, down the right wing.
Well, a buzz around the stadium as the supporters are studious at the moment rather than excited. Referee bought a little bit of time there and then decided it had been a foul on Rabiot. Konate. Gusto looking to free Elise there. Ball is played into Mbappe territory. Goalkeeper comes and a fanciful little flick. It just comes so naturally. I think he's passing the fitness test. And he's just one off the France goal scoring record now. Magnificent Mbappe.
Yeah, that's where he should be playing, shouldn't he? He should be playing as a number 9 and just using his sheer pace. Because once he gets the other side of the defenders, nobody in world football is stopping him. Look how quick he is. He's just away, and then it's just whether he can finish it. And of course he can finish it, because all he does is score goals. Wins by Tchouaméni, then Dembele into his path. Just sprints away from Bremer, who's got no chance of catching him. And just a little scoop early over Ederson, who's got absolutely no chance. Lovely, lovely, acute finish.
Vinicius Junior, we haven't seen a great deal of him yet. He will want to take centre stage against Mbappe. Shooters the demand, and well, it's always going well wide from Cunha.
Yeah, you're more than happy for Cunha, aren't you, to take a shot from 30 yards. As much options for Vinny Jr. Martinelli made a run. Rafinha leaves the space for Cunha, but it's way, way, way wide. Never even threatening. Puts pressure on everybody in that front line, because they're not the exciting, free-flowing Brazil of old, are they? They're a very pragmatic, get behind the ball, counter-attacking Brazil. And it's whether the fans can appreciate that or not.
This is a great move and a turn again by Mbappe. They need to really get a grip of it, because at the moment he has the freedom of the Brazil penalty area.
Yeah, it was nice quick play by France Dembele into Tchouaméni yet again. Tchouaméni into Mbappe. He just pulls a shot. Ekitike wanted it actually to be pulled back to him. We talk about free-flowing Brazil. It's not. Now it's free-flowing France.
Here is Wesley. Cuts inside. Vinicius Junior gives him an angle. Vinicius Junior and the rest of the Brazil team felt there'd been a foul on the full-back there. The referee doing his best to keep things flowing. And a little test from distance from Casemiro.
Yeah, firstly, it wasn't a foul on Wesley. He went flying in. Secondly, it was a corner. Casemiro takes the shot and the goalkeeper saves it. So it is a corner, but you can't, even in a friendly, you can't react like that to the referee and remonstrate in front of him. But this shot, the goalkeeper gets a hand to it.
Rafinha looking to launch it into a sea of stars. Hands it to the far post.
A chance.
A free header.
That was a chance from Casemiro. A good chance. He was unmarked. Yeah, he's playing really well actually. He's playing really well for Madrid as well, Tchouaméni.
There they go again, France. Haven't seen the best of Dembele yet. Cuts it in towards Elise. Mbappe takes his time in his mind's eye. That was going in the top corner.
Yeah, he doesn't move Wesley really, does he, Kylian? Normally he moves the defender a bit. They work it well into Dembele, then into Elise and onto Mbappe, but it was difficult.
Mass alterations as the game goes on from Carlo Ancelotti. Well, France started the game as clear favourites. They'll be one of the favourites for the World Cup finals as well. Finalists in 22, winners in 2018. No signs that Brazil have the players to end a 24-year run without success at the World Cup finals.
Oh no, 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 no. We want to see something else, don't we, from Brazil that makes us excited. And at this moment in the qualification games, it hasn't happened.
A chance for Luis Enrique to come on and to earn his spurs as well.
Yeah, that was Wesley down the side. The right back got forward. I don't know what he was doing. Was that a cross? Was that a shot? Because he doesn't wrap his foot around it at all.
I think only he knows. Yeah, Haaland has scored more this season in the English elite. Better from Brazil. At least they're being a little bit more forthright in the second half. 6 at the feet of Martinelli, and then a missed control at the final moment from Casemiro.
Yeah, I think Martinelli was trying to find Vinny Junior, and Casemiro comes bursting through. It nearly falls into his path. Just
there is Vinicius Junior. And again, when you see him play for Real Madrid, you'd maybe expect him to take the defender on that. Trying to be a little unselfish. Gets it back to Casemiro across the face of goal. Oh, the goalkeeper had given up the chase on that one, and it was a fine block of necessity from Canate.
Yeah, but it's better from Brazil. Again, get the ball forward, let the main men, with all respect, play. Vinny Junior into Casemiro, into Cunha, into Martinelli, and then a block by Canate, but it's better.
It is Champis that this team don't play flamboyant football, but they have been measured and organised, and now it's a test of the defence. And the first save of the game from Maignan falls to Vinicius Junior. Draws the defenders, lays it back to Casemiro, tries to pass it in. Well, a marked improvement from Brazil.
Yeah, and that was Enrique again, I think it was, Rob. Cutting in, again attacking Theo Hernandez. Great run by Wesley around the outside. Nice shot, simple enough for the goalkeeper. But they've started really well, Brazil.
Luis Enrique had a couple of good seasons at Real Betis in La Liga after they invested a lot of money to sign him from Fluminense. Heading back to Brazil. He's a bit of a globetrotter, playing for Zenit in St. Petersburg, and an opportunity tonight for him to impress Carlo Ancelotti. That looked suspiciously offside. That looked like a foul. That looked like a good tackle. The referee has a couple of decisions to make here. Vini Jr. swears, almost literally, that the challenge was inside the penalty area. We'll go to the VAR. Cunha on to the loose ball. Maybe they judged that he'd come off a defender.
Yeah. It's up in Meccano. It was outside the penalty area anyway. Scruffy. It is a goal. It is denial of a goal scored an opportunity. Of course it is.
So if you're VAR, are you going to request that he is dismissed?
Him off, won't you? Yeah. It was a really awful challenge from Meccano.
It's not a yellow. It's a red. And France will play a player light for the remainder of the game. Most expensive doorstop in the world.
Just a bit.
And Pereira and Martinelli, the players over it. Curled in by the Brazilian, coolly taken by Maignan.
They should be able to score goals at least.
There's a deep pool of promising talent.
Yeah, promising. Yeah, that's the operative word, isn't it?
And João Pedro making his 7th appearance tonight. He's yet to score a goal for Brazil. He has had an impressive first season with Chelsea. 18 goals for Chelsea. Right, France break from the back. Elise draws defenders. Brilliant ball to Ekitike, who walks it in, and France come alive. They breeze into a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, 10 men, no problem. This all stems right from the very back, from the goalkeeper playing out to the left back, and they make it and pass the ball through the pitch. This is a lovely goal. Unfortunately, we're only seeing the very latter end of it when the 4 forwards break, but actually it stems right back. Elise to Ekitike, just dinks it, chips it over Ederson again. He could have went to Mbappe, goes to Ekitike, beautiful finish.
Something out of this assortment of Brazilian players, make a team out of them. Vinicius Jr. to Douglas Santos. So a little bit one-dimensional from Brazil. Give it to Vinny and hope for the best.
Yeah, it's hard for Vinny because, as I said, Michael Elise's putting in a shift and a half. He just try and help Malo Gusto out as much as he can.
Referee offering some protection to Vinicius Jr. and a free kick and another test of the French defence. Too acute an angle to go direct for goal, especially at this level of football.
Yeah, he just attacks Gusto this side, gets his pass away. I mean, it wasn't really a foul, was it?
He's desperate to keep a clean sheet. He has these defenders almost stepping on his toes. They're defending so deeply. The goalkeeper surprisingly let it go. And he needs a touch, and he gets a touch. And Brazil are back in it.
Bremer. Yeah, it was a scruffy goal, but actually it was a really nice cross in for from the free kick. Give the Brazilian fans something to cheer about.
Well, his first goal for his country, for Bremer. He'll take them from anywhere. They're famed for scoring imaginative goals, but that was a bread and butter goal from the Juventus man. And a tense 12 minutes now.
Yeah, more importantly, they're back in the game. Nice cross in to the far post. Gets recycled back by Casemiro. He's well on side for him to mark Vini Jr.
I think couldn't they maybe be concerned for his position at right back, because Malo Gusto's had a great game.
Yeah, he did well actually. Vini Jr. did really well. Corner, last minute of the game. Build pressure. See if you can get the equaliser. Of course, there's going to be plenty of minutes
injury time, the amount of substitutions we've had.
Gabriel Sara hangs it in the air. Another test of the France defence. They failed the last one when Bremer scored. Doué selling short. They've still got plenty of players forward here as well. Oh, too much put on that, or was it? It was a flamboyant attempt at a finish.
Should have done better, actually, Bremer. He's the centre half, got the one goal.
It's one of those you keep having to check. What's he doing up
ball
there?
In by Enrique again, the left peg, that left foot of his, nice outswinger. This would be a better angle actually to see Bremer's volley. Oh yeah, he has a good sighter of it. Just comes off it at the end, slices it slightly, but he should have done better.
French players have it under control. Douglas Santos. And there needs no introduction. Vinny Jr. Cuts it inside. Shoot is the demand. They play it through. Oh, and Vinny Jr. had a glorious opportunity to equalise in minute 97.
What a ball by Bremer. I don't know whether it comes off the post, it was that quick, but it was a fantastic ball off Bremer. Oh no, he just completely mishits it. Goes with his wrong foot, goes with his right foot instead of sticking it with his left. Vinny Jr., it's a great opportunity, last kick of the game virtually. Why doesn't he go with his left foot, Rob?
Carlo Ancelotti does not have a lot of time on his hands. Croatia and Panama coming up, but they have been outclassed tonight